you know Europe hides a glowing cave beneath the sea and that some mountain lakes here change color depending on the season? From cliffs that drop straight into turquoise oceans to canyons carved by time itself, Europe is full of natural wonders you won't believe are real. But here's the twist. Some of these places were nearly forgotten, and others just reopened in 2025 with brand new eco-trails and protected paths. Whether you're chasing waterfalls, hiking volcanic peaks, or standing on the edge of icy fjords, this list will blow your mind. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until number 1. It's so unreal. Most travelers don't even believe it exists until they see it with their own eyes. So buckle up. Let's explore the 10 best natural wonders to visit in Europe. Some of them are changing fast, and 2025 might be your last chance to see them like this. Number 10. Blue Caves of Zakynthos. Imagine sailing into a glowing cave where the water shines like liquid sapphire. Welcome to the Blue Caves of Zakynthos. Located on the northern tip of Zakynthos, one of Greece's most beautiful Ionian islands, the Blue Caves are carved into white limestone cliffs that face the endless blue of the sea. What sets these sea caves apart is their magical color. As sunlight reflects off the white rock and bounces into the water, everything inside, even your skin and boat, turns an eerie shade of blue. The largest of these caves, the Kianoon Cave, is big enough for small boats to float into, offering a surreal experience that feels more like a dream than reality. This natural light show is created by a mix of geology, reflection, and perfectly clear waters. Locals say these caves were once the secret hideouts of sea nymphs who would lure sailors with songs and shimmering lights. Even today, some visitors claim to hear echoes inside the caves that sound like whispers from the deep. In 2025, boat tour regulations were updated to reduce pollution and protect marine life. Now, only eco-certified guides are allowed inside certain parts of the caves, which helps preserve the fragile underwater world. New glass-bottom kayaks have also been introduced, perfect for teens and solo travelers who want to explore the caves up close without harming nature. If you love hidden spots, crystal clear water, and otherworldly photo ops, the Blue Caves are a must. It's one of those places where science and magic meet, and it's best seen before too many people find out about it. Number 9. Landmannalaugar, Iceland. What if you could hike across a rainbow? That's what Landmannalaugar in Iceland feels like, a wild, colorful dream made of fire and ice. Tucked deep in Iceland's southern highlands, Landmannalaugar sits in the heart of the Fjallabak Nature Reserve. It's only accessible in summer through rugged volcanic roads that feel like another planet. This place is famous for its multicolored mountains, formed by volcanic activity and covered in rare minerals like rhyolite, which give the peaks stunning shades of red, green, yellow, and even pink. You'll also find bubbling hot springs, lava fields, and obsidian trails that stretch as far as the eye can see. It's not just scenic, it's geological history frozen in time. Icelandic folklore tells of hidden elves and trolls that live in the cracks of these mountains. Locals say if you wander off the trail at night, you might catch glimpses of them watching you from the rocks. In 2025, Iceland introduced a digital permit system to limit daily hikers and protect a fragile landscape. Good news though, they've also built new eco-cabins near the base camps, with geothermal heating powered entirely by the earth. The Laugavegur Trail. Starting here is now ranked among Europe's top 3 long-distance hikes, especially for teens and beginners with a sense of adventure. Landmannalaugar is like stepping onto another planet, perfect for nature lovers, geology geeks, and anyone who's ever wanted to walk through a living volcano field. It's raw, remote, and totally unforgettable. Number 8. Lake Skadar. This lake looks like it belongs in a fantasy movie filled with water lilies, winding river bends, and ancient island monasteries rising from the mist. Straddling the border between Montenegro and Albania, Lake Skadar is the largest lake in the Balkans. On the Montenegrin side, much of it lies within a protected national park, just a short drive from the Adriatic coast. Lake Skadar is a biodiversity hotspot, home to over 280 bird species, including the rare Dalmatian pelican, one of Europe's largest flying birds. The lake itself changes shape with the seasons, growing and shrinking, depending on rainfall, and is surrounded by dramatic mountain ridges, hidden beaches, and floating carpets of lotus flowers. It's also dotted with old stone villages, medieval forts, and even island monasteries that date back to the 14th century. One legend says the lake was formed from the tears of a fairy who wept after falling in love with a mortal man who left her. Her tears filled the valley, creating Lake Skadar. Some locals still call it the fairy's mirror. As of 2025, both Montenegro and Albania have tightened environmental protections around the lake, banning motorized boats in sensitive zones and introducing electric eco-cruises. New cycling and bird-watching routes have been added around the Montenegrin side, making it easier for teens and nature lovers to explore without disturbing the wildlife. If you're into peaceful nature, birdwatching, kayaking, or just cruising through one of Europe's last wild wetlands, Lake Skadar is a hidden gem. It's off the beaten path, but totally worth finding. Number 7. Balos Lagoon, Greece. What if I told you there's a place in Greece where the sea turns pink and turquoise at the same time, and it looks like the Caribbean, but way more wild? Balos Lagoon is located on the northwestern coast of Crete, near the Gramvousa Peninsula. It's one of the most famous natural beaches in Greece, and for good reason. Balos is where nature shows off. The lagoon is a shallow, sandy paradise where white and pink coral sands meet water in every shade of blue. The unique shape of the bay, almost like a sandbar merging two seas, creates a calm, warm swimming area perfect for relaxing or snorkeling. Behind the beach, rugged mountains rise dramatically, while the nearby islet of Gramvousa hosts a 16th century Venetian fortress perched on a cliff. According to local tales, pirates once buried treasure on Gramvousa Island, and some say the glittering shallows of Balos hide gold coins washed ashore by ancient storms. In 2025, Greek authorities limited daily visitors to protect Balos's fragile ecosystem. Cars are now banned on the last stretch of road, meaning you either hike down or arrive by boat. The good news? New solar-powered boats now depart daily from Kissamos Port, offering a scenic and eco-friendly way to reach the lagoon. There's also a new viewpoint trail perfect for drone shots and Instagram stories. Balos is the ultimate mix of chill and adventure. Whether you're a teen looking for that perfect photo or a nature lover who wants to escape the crowds, this place is pure paradise, and it's changing fast, so see it while it's still untouched. Number 6. Thingvellir National Park, Iceland. Where else on Earth can you walk between two continents and snorkel in water so clear you can see over 100 meters below? Thingvellir National Park is located in southwestern Iceland, just 45 minutes from Reykjavik. It's part of the famous Golden Circle Route and is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Thingvellir is one of the only places in the world where you can see and actually stand in the rift between two tectonic plates. This is where the North American and Eurasian plates are slowly drifting apart, creating dramatic cracks, cliffs, and deep fissures in the earth. The most famous one is Silfra, a water-filled rift with visibility so clear it's considered one of the top 10 dive spots in the world. On top of that, Thingvellir is also the birthplace of Iceland's democracy. The first parliament met here over 1,000 years ago. One legend says that Thingvellir is protected by the spirits of Viking chieftains who once gathered here. If you disrespect the land, the earth itself might shift beneath your feet, a reminder that nature here is still alive and powerful. In 2025, new eco-viewing platforms and guided AR augmented reality tours were introduced to help visitors explore without harming the land. Silfra snorkeling is now more regulated, with strict environmental permits. But don't worry, spots fill up fast because it's still one of the coolest experiences in Iceland. Whether you're into geology, Viking history, or just want to float between two continents in glacial water, Thingvellir is the place. It's like stepping into Earth's core, and it's surprisingly easy to reach for such a mind-blowing natural wonder. Number 5. Lake Annecy, France. They call it Europe's cleanest lake. But Lake Annecy is more than just crystal clear water. It's a real-life postcard with a magical alpine backdrop. Lake Annecy is in southeastern France, nestled in the Haute-Savoie region near the French Alps. It's just a short drive from Geneva and about 2 hours from Lyon. This glacial lake is famous for its insanely clear turquoise water, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, storybook villages, and flower-filled boardwalks. What makes it even cooler? It's one of the cleanest lakes in the world, thanks to strict environmental rules set back in the 1960s. You can swim, paddleboard, cycle the 42 km lakeside path, or even paraglide from the nearby peaks. And if that's not enough, the medieval town of Annecy nearby is full of canals and cobblestone streets, earning it the nickname the Venice of the Alps. Locals believe that a spirit lives in the lake and guards its purity. They say if the water ever turns murky, it means the spirit is angry, which hasn't happened in decades, thanks to the people who protect it. In 2025, new electric boat rentals were launched around the lake, offering silent rides without polluting the water. A free app now maps out eco-trails and swim-safe zones. Summer festivals in Annecy have also gone plastic-free, making it even more appealing for eco-conscious travelers. If you love nature with a touch of elegance or you're into water sports, mountain views, and French food, Lake Annecy is a dream come true. It's clean, calm, and insanely photogenic, perfect for families, explorers, and anyone who just needs a breath of fresh alpine air. Number 4. Seven Sisters Cliffs, England. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind in your hair, looking out at towering white cliffs plunging straight into the wild, crashing sea. Welcome to the Seven Sisters. The Seven Sisters Cliffs are located on the southern coast of England, within the South Downs National Park in East Sussex. They overlook the English Channel and are part of the famous Seven Sisters Country Park. These cliffs are made of chalk and rise up to 160 meters above sea level, giving you jaw-dropping views of the English Channel. The cliffs get their name from their distinctive shape, 7 major peaks, and are a stunning example of coastal erosion at work. The landscape around them is wild and untouched, with grassy slopes leading to pebble beaches below. It's a perfect place for hiking, photography, and spotting wildlife like seabirds and even rare orchids. One local legend says that the Seven Sisters were once 7 beautiful sisters turned to stone by a magical giant to protect the coastline from pirates. Some still claim that if you listen carefully during a storm, you can hear the whispers of the sisters calling for help. In 2025, new sustainable walking trails have been built around the cliffs to minimize erosion and preserve the natural beauty. The iconic Beachy Head Lighthouse nearby has also been restored, and you can now take eco-friendly buses directly from Brighton to the cliffs. Just remember, the cliffs are constantly changing due to erosion, so be cautious near the edges. If you love dramatic coastlines, walking through history, or just soaking in epic views, the Seven Sisters Cliffs are a must-see. It's one of England's most iconic natural wonders, and the adventure feels straight out of a movie. Number 3. Azores, Portugal. Imagine an island chain formed by volcanic eruptions, where every corner feels like a natural wonder: hot springs, crater lakes, and even massive underwater volcanoes. Welcome to the Azores. The Azores are an archipelago of 9 volcanic islands located in the North Atlantic Ocean, about 1,500 kilometers west of mainland Portugal. The islands are part of Portugal but feel like their own world, with lush greenery, dramatic cliffs, and vibrant volcanic craters. The Azores are a nature lover's dream. Picture this: bright green hills, blue crater lakes like the famous Lagoa do Fogo, and steaming hot springs that feel like a spa day in the middle of nowhere. The islands are also home to spectacular volcanic landscapes, including massive craters and bubbling geysers. And for adventurers, there are endless opportunities for hiking, whale watching, and even diving into one of the world's largest volcanic calderas. Each island has its own unique vibe, with São Miguel being the most popular for its hot springs and Sete Cidades lakes, while Pico Island is famous for climbing Portugal's highest peak, Mount Pico. One local legend says that the islands were formed by the tears of a giant who wept after his love was lost to the sea. His sorrow created the lush green landscapes, and the deep craters that remain today are said to hold the giant's heart, forever mourning the loss. In 2025, the Azores have made eco-friendly tourism a priority. New sustainability initiatives are making it easier for visitors to explore without leaving a trace. You can now rent electric cars to explore the islands, or join eco-tours to hike and learn about local conservation efforts. Whale watching tours have also become more regulated to protect marine life. If you're into adventure, stunning nature, and the feeling of discovering a secret world, the Azores are one of Europe's best-kept secrets. They offer a mix of stunning landscapes, volcanic action, and wildlife encounters that are perfect for teens, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to experience something off the beaten path. Number 2. Verdun Gorge, France. What if I told you there's a place in France where you can feel like you've been transported into the depths of a colossal canyon, with turquoise waters so bright they almost glow under the sun? Verdun Gorge is located in southeastern France. in the Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur region. It lies between the Alpes de Haute-Provence and Var departments and is often called Europe's Grand Canyon. Verdun Gorge is a dramatic river canyon cutting through the rugged French Alps and stretching for 25 kilometers. The gorge's river, the Verdun River, is known for its striking turquoise color, created by the high levels of limestone minerals that reflect the sunlight. The towering cliffs around the river can rise up to 700 meters, 2,300 feet, making this one of Europe's most spectacular canyons. Whether you're hiking the trails, kayaking in the river, or just taking in the views from the surrounding cliffs, the sight is jaw-dropping. This place isn't just about beauty, though it's also a hot spot for rock climbers, offering some of the best cliff faces in the world. A local legend tells of a giant who once roamed the Verdun Gorge. He was so large that he could leap across the river with one stride. But one day, the giant's heart broke when he fell in love with the beautiful surroundings and could never leave. His spirit is said to remain in the canyon, guarding its beauty for all who visit. In 2025, new sustainable travel routes have been introduced to reduce environmental impact around the gorge, and a network of eco-friendly lodges has been built along the edges of the park. Kayaking tours are now more regulated, with added safety measures and eco-friendly boats to help preserve the river's unique ecosystem. Plus, the Verdun Gorge has seen a rise in popularity as an off-the-beaten-path adventure destination, with fewer crowds in the off-season, making spring and fall the best times to visit. Verdun Gorge is perfect for nature lovers, adventurers, and anyone looking for a place where the wild meets the majestic. From its bright blue waters to its towering cliffs, it's a natural wonder that will leave you in awe. Whether you're hiking, climbing, or kayaking, this is the ultimate playground for thrill seekers and anyone craving breathtaking views. Number 1. Krimml Waterfalls, Austria. Prepare to have your breath taken away by Europe's tallest waterfall, a place where nature's power can be felt in every drop of water thundering down over 380 meters. Krimml Waterfalls are located in the Hohe-Tauern National Park in the Austrian Alps, specifically in the state of Salzburg. Nestled near the charming village of Krimml, these waterfalls are a must-see for anyone traveling through Austria's mountainous regions. Krimml Waterfalls is the tallest waterfall in Austria and one of the highest in Europe, standing at an impressive 380 meters, 1,247 feet. The waterfall is actually made up of 3 cascades, with the water plunging down in dramatic, thunderous torrents. The sound alone is enough to leave you in awe as the mist creates rainbows on sunny days, giving the falls an almost magical quality. But the real magic is the atmosphere standing at the base of the waterfall. You can feel the raw power of nature as the water crashes down with unbelievable force. And if you're feeling adventurous, there's a well-maintained hiking trail that takes you right up to the top, where you can enjoy stunning panoramic views of the surrounding mountains. According to local legend, Krimml Waterfalls were created by a giant who had a heart of gold. One day, the giant saw a lost child wandering the mountains and, moved by compassion, he wept so deeply that his tears formed the waterfalls. Some say the falls still carry his sorrow, and others believe they're a reminder of nature's beauty and power, untouched by time. In 2025, Krimml Waterfalls saw the opening of a new eco-friendly visitor center that educates visitors about the waterfall's geology, its wildlife, and the local conservation efforts. You can also now explore the falls more sustainably, with eco-guides offering information about the surrounding nature and how to respect this natural wonder. The waterfall is accessible year-round, But the summer months are the best for seeing the full power of the falls, as snowmelt feeds the river, making it even more impressive. If you're visiting in the winter though, the frozen falls are a sight to behold. Just make sure to dress warmly. Krimmel Waterfalls isn't just a place to visit, it's an experience. Whether you're hiking to the top or feeling the mist on your face from the base, this majestic waterfall is the perfect destination for anyone who wants to connect with nature's raw power. It's a must-see for adventurers, nature lovers, and anyone who wants to witness one of Europe's most stunning natural wonders in person. From towering waterfalls to glowing volcanic lakes, Europe is home to some of the most mind-blowing natural wonders on Earth. These are the spots where nature flexes hardest and shows us just how incredible our planet can be. Every corner of Europe has something epic to offer, whether you're chasing adventure, beauty, or simply that moment when you stand in awe of nature's power. Remember, these places are special, and we have to protect them. So, as you dream of your next adventure, make sure to travel responsibly, respect nature, and leave no trace. Which one's on your bucket list? Drop a comment and let us know which wonder you're dying to visit next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more crazy travel spots and hidden gems around the world. We've got more adventures coming your way soon.